All right, the next person I have is George Francis, University of the Virgin Islands. I'd love to be in the Virgin Islands right now.
Yes, hello.
Hey, George, good to
I,
see you. I'm trying to see where you are. Oh, hi, how are
I,
you?
I'm doing well. How are you? Good to see you as well. My question is a little bit personal question regarding your book moving forward.
Oh,
My mass media studies course at UVI has begun reading a book entitled Diversity Matters in the 21st Century, which includes an excerpt from your book where you discuss the Black Lives Matter movement and the Anglophone African Caribbean impact. Could you expand a little bit more on your thoughts on topics such as mental illness, depression, and suicide, and how these things must be acknowledged as serious social ills in communities of color and become part of the larger dialogue in mainstream society?
wow, I did not know this. Diversity matters. Oh, okay. I had no idea. That's good to know that I'm included in that. So so the administration takes these, as you can imagine, these issues very seriously. In fact, just yesterday, President Biden signed a proclamation on suicide prevention. While there is no one cause of suicide, we know there are many factors that increase a person's risk for suicide, including the loss of a job, right? Serious illness and financial, criminal, legal, and relationship problems. Um, he proposed $180 billion to fund suicide prevention programs at the Department of Health and Human Services, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. His dedication, this dedicated funding will support programming that focuses on suicide prevention at every age and stage of a person's life, as well as prevention and intervention programs through health systems. Additionally, he signed the American Rescue Plan, which I've talked about a couple of times here this afternoon, into law, knowing that our nation's youth has been especially vulnerable to the mental health impacts of COVID-19 pandemic. The American Rescue Plan includes $20 million in funding, specifically for youth suicide prevention. I'm going to take just a personal point of privilege, as we talked about, mental health issues are so, it's just important that we just take care of ourselves, right? It's important that we ask for help if we need it. And this past year has been so tough and so difficult for so many people who have not been able to go to school, who have not been able to go to work because of COVID-19 and the pandemic. I know I have dealt with issues like this. And thank goodness I now have people that I can talk to. I am able to, deal with it in a way that is helpful to me. And so I just wanted to, this question is, it's a good question. Thank you for asking it, George. But I didn't want to let that go without saying that we have to make sure we take care of ourselves and take care of each other. And it's so incredibly important. These are tough times. These are incredibly tough times for our community, for you all who are in school and just trying to get through it, right? Trying to either graduate, trying to get through your first year, trying to get through the middle, your sophomore, junior year. And so if there's anything that you all going through or someone is, make sure you just get some help. It's so incredibly important.